Hey everyone, it's Andie Snyder, your dating and relationship coach from Find and Keep a Great Man. I'm here live to talk about how to cope with COVID-19 in your relationships. And wow, we've been here dealing with this for weeks now. I'm outside on my patio, and no matter whether or not you are, what your gender is, what your sexual preference is, whether you are single or whether you are in a relationship, COVID-19 is affecting your life right now. And it is affecting all of our lives, and no matter where you are on the planet, it seems it's affecting everyone. And it's bringing up lots of feelings. I've been counseling my counseling clients as a therapist and as a dating and relationship coach, and talking to my friends and family, and it's affecting everyone. And so I want to talk to you about how you're coping, and it's just bringing up lots of feelings. So regardless of your situation, I know it's bringing up feelings for you. And so let's just talk about the feelings right now. I know that a lot of people are just in shock still, and having feelings of fear, maybe anger, disappointment, upset, stress, anxiety, depression, feeling trapped. There's lots of feelings that you're having, and whatever you're feeling is just really normal. And some people are feeling isolated and alone. And some people are stuck at home with their spouse, and they're just not normally used to that. So how do you deal with the situation that's just not your norm? And so for one thing, just know that this situation is a temporary situation. One thing that I've told myself in the past that still applies to this situation: when you're in a sense of drama or a trauma or a situation that feels like a crisis, is that this too shall pass. This situation too will pass. And that can be really helpful to know that this situation you will get through. No matter what is going on, this is going to pass, and that our life will go back to a new norm. So let's see how we can cope with the situation as it is, rather than projecting fear into a reality we don't know what's going to happen in the future. So let's go with what can happen right now that you can handle right in this moment. Be as resourceful as possible right in this moment, and know that you can cope resourcefully. You are powerful. You are empowered. So let's know that. You have coped in the past resourcefully, and you can cope powerfully in this moment. Another thing that you can know is that if you can, do something that helps you cope. So what have you used in the past to cope resourcefully? For me, that I know that if I can step outside, which is what I'm doing now, focusing outside helps me get and breathe fresh air in the moment, even if it's just for a couple minutes. Now I know they're telling you stay inside, but that doesn't mean that you can't just go out onto your porch, if you have a porch or a patio, and breathe some fresh air. Now if you don't have a porch or a patio, maybe open a window, breathe some fresh air. And if you don't have a window and you don't have a patio and you don't have that, see if you can just open your front door and breathe some fresh air. It may be cold, it may be hot, whatever it is, get fresh air. Fresh air is so important. Sunshine is so important. They're telling you vitamin D and sunshine is important. So see if you can have some of that in every day. So that's one thing. And another thing that can be helpful is beauty. What do you have in your life that, even if it's inside, is a focus on beauty in your life? When you have beauty, when you focus on beauty, when you focus on that, it helps you feel love. It helps you feel the positive. That is something that It helps you feel that positive sense, and then it brings up those endorphins and it brings up your immune system. So that is a good thing. So just know that when you are focusing on beauty, when you are focusing on the positive, you are staying healthier. So that's another good thing. Now, if you are in a relationship right now and you are together and you're feeling like crowded, see if you can take some time out apart. Go into your separate corners in a sense. That can give you a sense of your own self. You want to be able to take some time for you, your alone time, just like you would normally if you were going back out into the world. You want to have some time for you to build your sense of your core self. And make sure you're doing that even if you're stuck inside with your loved one. And then come time together. Take your alone time, take your together time. Take your alone time, take your together time. And when you're doing that, make sure that you are also celebrating your wins, celebrating your positives, celebrating your togetherness, as much as you're celebrating your independence, so that you can become an interdependent couple, just like you would if you were out in the world doing things in your normal pre-COVID-19 type of world. So, and you can use this. One of the things that I love to do with couples is have a gratitude time, so that you're sharing gratitudes and wins together. And a nice place to do this is to have a gratitude journal. If you're a couple, you can take a gratitude journal where you are writing a gratitude for each other daily. So one thing that you love about each other. And a great place to put this, believe it or not, is in the bathroom on the toilets, right above the toilet. Because you know what, couples, you are going into that room a lot, right, throughout the day. And thus the hoarding of toilet paper, right? So we can create our gratitude journal. We can put that in the bathroom. And every time you go into the bathroom, you can share a gratitude about your loved one. And then when the other one goes into the bathroom, read that loving, supportive, wonderful thing that you put about your partner. Now, if you're single, I encourage you to keep that gratitude journal as well. Write that one thing, two things, three things, whatever, throughout the day, and then reflect on it each day. Keep track of all those gratitudes, because when you're in a state of gratitude, that go-to state of gratitude, that can help combat the state of stress. I encourage you to make gratitude your go-to state, and that is the love note for today. Gratitude as your go-to state, and whether you're a couple, whether you're a single, focus on gratitude, focus on beauty as much as possible. Know that this COVID-19 is a temporary state, and if you would like, reach out for support, whether it's to me or someone else important in your life, whether it's a counselor, a mentor, a therapist, a best friend, a relative. Reach out over distance, get some support with whatever stresses that you're feeling right now, because it's so important to have connection. Also, I have a group for connection. It's called Table for Six, Meaningful Connections Over Social Distance, and you'd be welcome to join that group as well, where we'll be sharing supportive connection, focusing on how we can all support each other and focus on the positives. All right, that's it for right now. Much love for you. Have a wonderful day. Till we meet again.